Well, we are at the WEF at Davos, and in continuing with our coverage of talking to the top industry leaders, it probably doesn't get bigger than this. Mr. Anil Agarwal of Vedanta with us to talk about his company, the India Charter, and how he thinks, or what he says probably is likely to be India's century. Mr. Agarwal, great having you. Thanks for joining in.
Thank you very much.
May I first start off by asking you, what do you feel about the Charter at Davos? Because it's very loud in the eyes of anybody who's covering it as a journalist, as a CEO and a businessman. How are the meetings happening? Are people showing increased interest in India?
I've been coming to Davos for a pretty long time, and I had never seen the buzz like this, what I see this year.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we were Indian come for the fun, some of the software company, people come from the nice mountain, and some of the wealthy people come and look around here, some politician, some of the spiritual leader. They have a couple of days, nice fun and holiday, not a holiday, but to learn. That was my whole idea. Indian pattern, I used to see a lot of people used to be like this.
Sure.
This is the first time I see where serious Indian, all the state, all the minister, all the industrialists, and there is a buzz because the world is going in the recession. There is a huge inflation. China, nobody is going. War, Ukraine and Russia.
Sure.
So everything is falling apart, and people don't know the interest rates are very high. All the CEO will say 23 is not good. 23
Got it.
is not good. But for some reason, end of the tunnel, there is a hope for India, which really sometimes I feel spiritually something is happening, because कुछ होना होता है
हाँ जी.
तो हो जाता है. वैसा ही मेरे को लग रहा है. So I really feel, and India has a potential, no?
Most certainly.
A huge potential. If
Sure.
we have a human resource, we
Sure.
have a natural resource, intellectual resource, we have everything what you talk about, and it's the right time, and we have to. There is a time when I hear from our Prime Minister to eradicate poverty and to
Sure.
create massive job, and massive job can only be created by the industry.
Most certainly.
And manufacturing is the only solution. There is no other solution.
Got it. So how do you see that happening in 2023, both from an India perspective, but also the role that Vedanta will play? I mean, if you are hearing so much of a buzz, what is it that you are thinking, sir, of doing over the course of the next 12 to 24 months?
I always go on one channel, and I don't change my business, and I never change the business. I'm very clear. I'm very good at natural resource. 20 years back, I said India should not import this natural resource.
Sure.
Most of our money goes there. We have everything in our country. So I stick to that. I had a lot of headwind from all over the world. Where I produce oil, gas, copper, zinc, aluminum, and always had the headwinds. But I continue, and today everybody appreciate that how important is a natural resource.
Most certainly.
Yeah, I always wanted to be fiber optic, glass, the largest plant of optical fiber,
Sure.
which is a glass. And this is the extension. We took over company in Taiwan, Korea, Japan, all glass related. And we are very close to TCM,
The Taiwan chip making.
the Taiwan chip making. We have a similar location, and we were very. We thought we should look into this.
Sure.
And for me, nothing is more important today. Focus is to make sure that thousands of we create largest, one of the best Silicon Valley in India.
Great.
And that is one thing I'm fully determined, and to make semiconductor in India, glass, display glass, with that affordable price, how can I give? We can't afford to buy a cell phone 80,000 rupees, 1 lakh rupees. It has to be a single digit cell phone and laptop to young people, and the TV every house, again 5,000-7,000 rupees. So this is my vision, this is what I think. EV will be the phenomenal in India.
Sure.
You know, you will see, because aspiration is so high.
Sure.
Fellow who's running this, going on cycle, his aspiration is to go on a scooty.
Sure,
A
sure.
scooty has to be EV. A scooty fellow wants a scooter. A scooter fellow wants a small car. I never seen aspiration like this. A washing machine, air condition, flat,
Sure.
everything. And
Sure.
and see the number of people.
Most certainly.
Where is it? So this is my. So I'm just sowing a seed, a semiconductor of glass, and really praying to the God, Krishna, that this whole thing get into the cluster of electronic. Thousands of more and more manufacturing happen. Job will be created, and this electronic equipment, when they go to our youngster, because of liberal arts, they'll be able to find their livelihood through this gadget.
Cross fingers for that. So since you've invoked that, let me first ask you about the semiconductor thing, and then we'll move to metals. When do you reckon you will get the approvals? When does the work start? Any light you can share on that?
I think government has already announced the scheme, and is already in the public domain. We had proper inauguration of in Rajasthan. We signed the agreement with the Foxconn, Innolex. Everything is going on. I think it's a matter of time. I don't know what is the process in government. Government is fully committed. We are fully committed. We'll go for it.
You reckon 2023 though?
We will start construction in 2 months' time, some activity, 2 to 3 months' time, and if we will finish in less than 3 years, we'll have chips in our hand.
Okay, so approvals plus start of construction will happen sometime in 2023, hopefully 2 months, but if not that, then sometime in the very near future.
No, I have no idea.
Sure.
Because I have no idea. According to me,
Got it.
Whatever I know, I told you that
Got it, sir.
scheme is there. We given the approval is there.
Sure.
And this is not my company.
Yeah.
It's a national asset.
Sure.
I am just an instrumental. If the government want, it will happen.
Yeah.
If the people want, it will happen.
It also requires a gumption from a private entrepreneur, so which is why.
No, that is then our role comes.
Precisely, exactly. Okay, sir. Now, may I ask you about commodity space as well, because I would love to understand from you whether you think commodity prices are bottoming out, have bottomed out. What is your outlook? Because there are very varied views coming about whether aluminum and zinc have bottomed out, or is the outlook muted for the next 6 months? What is your sense?
There is no new mine for copper. It's going to be huge copper, aluminum, zinc, and the other side, nickel, lithium, or rare earth, because China has captured this. We all need, and we have everything. According to me, these are very difficult projects. It takes 10 years to build this project. So I don't see prices going down, whether it's aluminum, copper, zinc. So these are the prices. I think I'm looking at least, I'm just thinking the price should go up another 15-20% more.
Oh, in the short to medium term?
Yeah.
In the short term?
In short term.
Wow, okay. Across the space, so to say?
Across the space, can be 10%.
Yeah, of course.
But there is a short supply.
Got it, sir. Okay.
LME stocks are not there, warehouses are empty.
Got it. Last couple of questions. On Hindustan Zinc, any thoughts?
Yeah, Hindustan Zinc is a silly
The
thing, because that's giving very wrong signal to the world that you have a contractual agreement with the company that through the call option you'll give your 100% share, and for some reason you are not giving. And it's not that they don't want to give, it's all earlier when we took 20%, and there was an agreement, so we have a 65-70%. I have a feeling that the government want to do it, judiciary want to do it, everybody wants to do it. it's again the timing. When the timing comes, it will happen. I have no answer.
Got it. Last question. You've been a strong advocate of opening up the mining sector, right? Do you see India playing a key role as far as rare metals is concerned?
The biggest thing is the exploration.
Okay.
If the exploration is not there, we are the lowest exploration country in the world. I feel very pathetic. You know, there rule after rule, you know, and it should go to the youngster. Everybody should given a chance, because exploration, the junior mining company, the youngster, and what they discover is like a software. Software, they develop a software, they never sell the product. What they do is to develop the product, and then they go to Infosys or somebody else and sell their findings, or some what R&D they have done and what product they have developed. Same thing should be Mother Earth. The fellow has discovered, he should be in position to go to other companies, bigger mining company, to require billions of dollars.
Sure.
He sell his idea, and that's how the whole world works. India rule is that it has to be auction. If something is discovered, who will do the exploration? Government seriously thinking. Our new secretary who has come in, I had a talk with him. He's very positive. Mines minister is very, very positive. Prime Minister is always positive. Why should we copper, Hindustan Copper? You know, we have phenomenal company. I heard that we are going to buy mines outside India. I feel very bad. We will buy oil well outside India. You know, India has everything.
Sure.
Allow your entrepreneur to take, and I'm looking forward more exploration to happen. Keep it simple. Keep it as simple, thing will move.
Okay. Well, on that note, keeping it simple, thank you so much for talking to us, and lovely having you today on the sidelines of the World Economic Forum.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
And viewers, thanks for tuning in.